A lack of answers is fueling outrage in a small Gratiot County community where a police officer shot and killed a dog running loose over the weekend. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jane Park. Thanks for joining us tonight. Neighbors in St. Louis are demanding action from the police department after an 8-year-old golden retriever was shot in its own yard Sunday. The officer who shot the dog says he felt threatened, while the dog's owners want to know why he resorted to lethal force. This makeshift sign on the Getzinger's front yard put St. Louis police in the hot seat, alleging one of its officers unnecessarily killed the family's golden retriever, Scout. Neighbors say they're not buying the officer's statement he shot in self-defense.
Scout didn't have any enemies.
It happened Sunday when Scout found his way out of the backyard unleashed, which is against city law. Witnesses say Officer Matt Van Hall pursued Scout and eventually shot him just feet from the Getzingers' home. Lori Walmsley watched it unfold from across the street.
It was as if the dog didn't go down fast enough, and he just kept shooting it over and over until it finally tried to crawl back to through its gate.
Brian Getzinger was inside watching football at the time and ran out when he heard the shots.
I kept saying, "Why did you shoot my dog? Why did you shoot my dog?" And he said he was coming at me.
Officer Van All states in a police report Scout ran at him, baring his teeth, and tried to bite his leg. The police chief has told Getzinger his officer was justified in firing his gun, but Walmsley observed otherwise.
There was no biting, no kicking, no struggle.
News spreads quickly in the small community, and dozens of Getzinger's neighbors are questioning the lethal force the officer used.
The issue isn't the fact that Scout was loose. The issue is that he was shot numerous times on his own property.
Getzinger says Scout was never aggressive toward strangers and finds it hard to believe his dog threatened the cop.
He'll come up to them and bounce around, and he was a happy-go-lucky dog.
The Gratiot County prosecutor is reviewing the incident, and until then, it's the officer's word against witness statement.
Until they admit that they could make a mistake, that it's possible for one of their men to have an error in judgment, this town is never going to heal from this.
The St. Louis Police Department didn't return our messages for comment. The Gratiot County Prosecutor's Office expects to complete its review this week. Michigan State Police are also investigating, and community members and the Getzingers plan to hold a protest in St. Louis tomorrow morning. For more information for when and where, head to mynbcnews.com.